Hi, I'm Frida and I'm back with another jewelry making video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this piece of Cloisonne Enamel jewelry. It's a Stag Beetle and I had a lots of fun making it. But before we get started, I would like to say a huge thank you for my patrons for the support. First, of course, I started with designing my beetle and after that I cut out the shape. The next step was making it three-dimensional by doming the body of it. When I was happy with it, I applied the counter enamel and I have chosen black. I applied 2 coats and I fired it off camera. The next step was applying the clear fuse on the front. I fired it with my torch. As you can see, the copper develops oxides during firing, but the clear fuse dissolves the oxides, so it ends up looking nice and clear. You have to keep firing until you see that the oxides are dissolving and the pendant becomes nice golden colored. The next step in the Cloisonne enameling process to fold the Cloisonne wires. I'm using pliers and tweezers to do that. This Stag Beetle jewelry is the 4th of my bug collection. I've made a sphinx moth, a bee and a cicada before this. If you wanna see those videos, I'm going to put the links in the description. Until you watch me work, I would like to tell some interesting facts about these cool bugs. The first is that Stag Beetle larvae only eat rotting wood. When they're adults, they rarely eat and they only take in small amounts of sap or fruit. Other interesting fact is that stag beetles are a family of 1200 species. They are named after the male's large jaws, which look like the antlers of a stag. They use this to fight each other during mating season. I have videos up on my Patreon about folding Cloisonne wires. Please check them out. I give some useful tips there. When everything was done, I waited until the glue dried and I fired it off camera with my torch. Since the base is copper, I used some silver foil to put in the sections I wanted to brighten up a little bit. I'm cutting off small pieces. They're going to go between the Cloisonne wires. I don't want to cover the whole section, I just wanna give it an extra shimmer here and there. I used glue to hold them in place and when the glue was dry, I fired it off camera, so these little flakes of silver got stuck in the base coat. Now the fun part comes, applying the colors. Enamel is basically crushed glass and I apply it wet. This process doesn't resemble of painting at all. These crushed glass particles have to go between these little cells and I use a paintbrush, a scraper and of course a lots of water to help me. You're going to find the list of colors and materials I used for this project on my Patreon. I've chosen this beautiful yellow, opalescent white and instead of black, I've chosen this beautiful deep royal blue color. It's very important to wait until the enamel is dry because if it's not completely dry, the water evaporates too fast and the enamel pops off. So when it was dry, I fired it with my torch. Enamel shrinks during firing, so I applied 2 more layers. The scarab worshipped in religious European culture is actually the stag beetle and it symbolizes good overcoming evil. These insects are not only rare but they are considered to be the symbol of good luck. When I was done applying the colors, I fired it and I applied the 3rd layer and fired that also off camera. Now comes the last remaining part of this process, the sanding process. We make the surface smooth and expose the wires. Enamel loses its shine during the sanding process, so we need to fire it one more time to get the shine back. I did that off camera. I put it in a setting and this is how it turned out. If you like this pendant and this video, please like, share and subscribe. And please consider to support me on Patreon, the link is going to be in the description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!